This is TrailRecon, and today we're talking about essential gear you should take with you when you're heading out on the trail. So I was having a conversation with my buddy Dale over at Jeep Solid the other day about the equipment that we take with us when we go off-roading and what really is the essential items you need to have in your inventory. And I gotta tell you, Dale has a really great list. So let me turn it over to him so he can tell you what he carries with him.
Hey Brad, thanks a lot. So when I go out on the trail, I always like to pack for the worst case scenario. You're out on the trail, miles from help, and you break down and nobody knows where you're at. You're gonna be spending the night in the woods. So I cover 5 categories when I pack, which include injury, shelter, water, food, and recovery. I also always bring a firearm along with me just for protection, and it's a good useful tool itself. But let me go through the gear that I bring with me. So here's the essentials that I bring with me. I know it doesn't look like much, just a couple bags, but I have everything in here that I need to make an unexpected night on the trail a lot more comfortable. So let's go through everything I got in here. First on my list was a good medical kit. If you're injured and you need help, you could be hours from anybody coming to get you. So you need a good medical kit that you can cover any emergencies with. Most importantly, I think, is you gotta bring a map with you and let somebody know where you're going. If you break down and somebody needs to come find you, that's super important. Also, I bring a GPS, some good headlamps, some toilet paper, flashlight, extra batteries. Then to make the night stay more comfortable, obviously I bring this tarp. This is actually a really cool waterproof blanket, some extra clothing and hats depending on the weather, some rain gear, fire extinguisher. You need the fire extinguisher to be accessible. If you have it tucked away in a bag somewhere, it's not going to do you a lot of good. You need to have that where you can grab it real quick. I also bring a folding saw, a hatchet, a knife with another compass on it, and that's just to kind of help me make a shelter, a place to spend the night. The next most important thing I bring with me is some good water and a charcoal water filter. I also bring along some coffee filters. This is a tip I've learned. If you're getting water out of a stagnant area, it's a good idea to pre-filter it with a coffee filter before you go putting it through the carbon filter on your water bottle. Then obviously I bring a little bit of food, a little camp stove. I bring like some coffee or tea, a little tin cup, having something warm to drink, some hot food. If you're stuck spending the night somewhere or hours from help, it can make all the difference in the world, really boost your morale. I bring 3 different ways to start a fire. I bring matches, flint, and a lighter, because if I'm out on the trail at night, I really want to be able to have a fire. And then just a basic set of essential tools to do some quick repairs on the Jeep. A good set of gloves, some zip ties always come in handy, some heavy-duty baling wire. This can actually be real handy if you're trying to hold something together to limp out on the trail. Some rope, bungee cords, extra oil, then an assortment of tools and wrenches. And a cell phone is another essential that you got to bring. Obviously, I bring a full-size spare, of course a jack and a lug nut wrench, a 50-foot recovery strap and a good winch, and then I always bring a shovel with me wherever I go. So Brad, anything you'd add to this list? I'm gonna throw this stuff in the Jeep and head down the trail.
Thanks, Dale. That's a great inventory list, and there's a couple things in there that I'm going to be adding to my kit before I head off the road next time. The only 2 things I would say is, bring some communications. A cell phone's good, but oftentimes we're places where there are no cell phones, so having a good CB or ham radio, whether it's a handheld or built into your Jeep, that's a great thing to have. And my personal favorite to take with me, a buddy in another Jeep, because 2 Jeeps are safer and more fun than 1, always. So look guys, hopefully you learned something today. Hopefully you got some ideas about what you may want to put in your kit before you head out to the trail next time. I encourage you, if you haven't been over to Dale's channel over at Jeep Solid, to head over there. He's got some great Jeep repair videos. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, guys, hit that subscribe button, throw up a thumbs up, and let us know in the comment section how you like the video and if you think there's anything we need to add to our gear list. Until next time, guys, we'll see you out on the trail.